before, but I am going to be traveling to wrestle for the first time in the Bahamas.
Bahamas got wrestling? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here now with Vanity's tag partner and professional wrestler in her own right, Miss JC Storm.
Hello, everyone. Oh my God, I forgot you told me not to do that.
No. It's recording.
Okay.
We'll edit it out. What's going on? No. Okay. We're going to keep it in, but we'll say we'll edit it out. Because we're dumb like that. So, first of all, now, are you a Jersey local like Vanity is?
I am not. I am a New York City native.
What part of New York?
The X.
Oh, Bronx, baby.
I'm from the Bronx. Well, I guess I am from the Bronx, but technically I'm from the luminous city of Cloud 9.
You're the Bronx. As far as Jersey people are concerned, it's like you have your 5 boroughs and that's it. Anything more and it just becomes too complicated for us.
Yeah, I used to be like that, but I went to college upstate, so I kind of now think about it a little differently. I went to the University of Buffalo. I was up there. I was like 10 minutes away from Canada.
So, living near the Yankees, going up to school in Buffalo. Are you a sports fan at all? Because it feels like everything's connecting.
I'm a huge sports fan. I love football. I love baseball. Basketball, it's okay.
I mean, Knicks, but
we'll see about Sunday.
See, but that's the kind of stuff we like here at Japan United, because we are unapologetically kind of assholes sometimes.
Okay.
So you can say whatever you'd like. If there's anything you want to go ahead, get off your chest. Maybe there's somebody who you have a grudge against out there, and they are seeing this right now. What would you say to them?
Oh my God, I'm a very honest person, so anytime I have something to say, I don't wait and chicken out and tell them when they're not around. So
fair.
I think for the most part, everyone knows if I have a problem with you, or if I don't like you, or if you're not good enough and you need to get better, and you should not be in the ring. You know who I'm talking about. But I think everybody knows for the most part.
So that last little bit, that wasn't to anyone specific. That was just general.
I think, if they take it that way, whoever it is. I'm not talking to anybody in specific, though.
But if you have a guilty conscience, she's talking about you. Now, tell me, do you prefer to be a single wrestler, or have you really enjoyed your time at Vanity?
So me and Vanity are really good friends. We just hit it off, we click, and that's something that tag team partners a lot of the time don't have.
Right.
So that's why we have decided to take venture into the tag team division. But I do enjoy, obviously, my time as a singles wrestler. That's how I became who I am. That's how I got to know my strengths, my weakness, who doesn't know how to wrestle.
Wow, someone's getting dogged and they don't even know it. But no, that's fair. You found your identity on your own, and now you are pretty much evolving that identity along with Vanity, growing, maturing, expanding. Kind of like what we do here.
Yes, because Vanity has been wrestling longer, so she does have that. So she brings that to the team.
The experience.
And then I have been wrestling a lot internationally, so I bring different learning styles from an international perspective.
Now you say international. What spots have you hit?
So I wrestled in a lot of places in Europe. And I just got back from Japan. I was there for 2 months.
Oh, I'm so looked up.
Shout out to Ice Ribbon.
Oh, you don't understand. Oh, that is on my bucket list.
I loved it. I was there for 2 months.
They beyond already understand. Like we are wrestling fans, but in turn, that just makes us general geeks. So the amount of wealth and culture that you can get from Japan.
Oh, I loved it.
I am not talking about the love hotels. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying, just in general. Would you ever go back?
I would love to go back. I actually have been in talks with some other places about going back, but I can't say anything just yet.
So we can't say that you've talked to, I don't know, New Japan Pro Wrestling or any other affiliates with Japan in the name, because that's being talked about. We can allude, but we cannot say for sure.
Exactly.
Fair. Right. I'm glad we're having a court on that. This way nobody gets in trouble. Now obviously, I'll pose the same question to you that I posed to Vanity, because we here at Bronx United, we are somewhat unapologetic.
Okay.
So, is there anything in your career so far that you would say you are unapologetic about? Anything you've done to a person or during a show? Anything that some people would be like, you did that? And be like, yeah, I did that.
That's a good question. I would say I'm unapologetic about being myself.
Fair.
I feel like sometimes people, like when I tell them certain stories, they're like, "Oh wait, like you really said that," or stuff like that, something that, stuff that you might say. And I'm like, yeah, because at the end of the day, like if you don't feel comfortable with something, then you should definitely speak out, no matter, if you think it's right or wrong. Obviously, do it in a respectful way. But you should never go along with something that you don't feel comfortable with, and that's like personally or like safety wise or anything like that. Like for example, like when you're speaking about maybe certain matches or stuff like that, if you don't feel comfortable about doing certain stuff, but then you still don't talk about it and you go out there and then it goes to shit.
Again, not saying anyone specific or anything specific. We're not doing that.
Yes,
but if you were there, then you know.
Then maybe don't. Maybe say that you can't do certain stuff, or then you could just work around it. Nobody to blame here, but the blame does come when you didn't speak up.
Man, I just see the mud tracks of that person being dragged. You're damn near creating like an estuary or a river.
No.
When the rain hits, it's just gonna flood that line, and that the person's gonna get hit by it.
Well, they don't call me the storm for nothing.
About to say yes. Which just to end off, where did the storm come from?
The storm?
The storm. How does storm happen?
Wow.
Not meteorologically, but
the storm. The storm was a troubled child who just happened to find peace dancing in the rain and realized that sometimes it is good to rain on people's parade. Because without rain, nothing grows. So you do need me in your life, whether you like it or not.
That was damn near poetic.
Thank you.
Wow, all right. Like, not only was I impressed, but now I'm like enthralled by the intellectual gravity that you just displayed here.
I appreciate that.
I just came up with those words. I don't know, but
I was gonna say I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
But it sounds good. That's the important thing. All right. So outside of obviously what you're doing with Vanity, is there any other shows that you are particularly doing?
Yes. I'm pretty much booked every weekend until like October right now.
You sound like girls I date. Yeah.
So it's a lot of like traveling back and forth. But I am gonna be traveling to wrestle for the first time in the Bahamas.
Bahamas got wrestling?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. Which, by the way, me and Jocelyn Navarro are the first ever women to main event in Jamaica. I have histories as first. I was the first ever female to do a tag match in the country of Hungary. Listen, I could go on for days because I'm a history maker now.
Wow.
So
you got that Mercedes Monet behind you. It's like, God damn. First ever?
First ever.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So, are you doing anything special for that particular thing in Jamaica, or just pretty much gonna give them the storm as is?
Well, I did the Jamaica. I did it last year, but
right.
I'm doing.
But did you do anything special for that?
Yeah. Well, let me just tell you, they don't like me over there.
Now, who wouldn't like you? With your honesty, your brutal honesty.
They were haters, and I think I was set up for failure because they had me wrestle Jocelyn Navarro, which is Jamaican. So I think they knew I'm Dominican,
So it's like Zelina Vega when they were back in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, like I was set up for failure, but I don't care because I still rocked it. You know, shout out to Mark Henry, he was over there too.
But now Bahamas, who are you going up against? Don't tell me it's a Bahama local.
It is.
Oh my God! What? Like, I get it. Those places have enough hurricanes. They don't need one more storm. However, you're being railroaded.
Yeah, but that, you know, it's fine. That's what I do. I go up against all odds, and I come out victorious either way. So,
you know what, Bahamas? I've never visited you, but now I'm going to Haiti. Y'all, I ain't dealing with it. No, you do this to Miss Storm. You will never get my plane ticket.
What he said.
And I wanted to do it too, but now you're just messing up.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right.
We're not gonna talk about them.
I'm not gonna talk about that. But you know what? Miss Storm, because now I have to be respectful. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming by. And please, under any circumstance, kick the Bahama bitch's ass. And yes, we can say that here. We are Jabroni United, and we stay humble.
It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.